Hold me till I scream for every and wash me over until my will runs dry. Send all your sins all over me, baby, baby.
Hey y'all, how y'all doing? How y'all feeling? I hope all is well with you. Today we're getting into a story time about surviving a gigolo. Child, I don't know, but we're going to check it out. But know that all things on this channel are alleged, and in my opinion, it is for entertainment and commentary purposes only. Please make sure you hit that like button on the way in and subscribe to this channel. Know that and also hit that post notification bell so that you're notified whenever I drop a video. All right, so we're going to get into this story time. Without further ado, we're going to hear what this young lady has to say.
So y'all, this is my part 1 of surviving a male gigolo. So look, my son wanted this coach to train him or whatever, and I went and found this man on Facebook. I took my son to be trained by him, and after that, like, we started, chit-chatting on social media. I'm gonna give y'all a fast rundown. We started chit-chatting on social media in September. By October, we were on the plane, and I was in California meeting his family. Now, I had a situation going on, he had a situation going on, but look, that's a whole nother time, whole nother story. So, me and this man is like head over heels. Well, at least that's what I think, because I'm head over heels for this man. Like, I'm going crazy about him. He's so romantic. I'm talking about he's sweet. I'm talking about we can't stay apart from each other. Do you hear me? So, long story short, things started taking a U-turn really, really fast when he was like, I'm on her phone line, and she got all her grown kids on this line, and I don't want to pay this bill no more. Is there any way I can get on your line? And I was like, sure, it's just me and my daughter. Like, you can get on our telephone line. It's cool. So, boom, I added him to the telephone line.
Flag number 1. Flag on the play. What do you mean? What do you mean? You know he's lying, because he said to her that he had his ex and all her kids on the line. Well, if you drop the line, that means you're going to drop them regardless. So why not just drop them and keep your line? You having to go on somebody else's line, in my opinion, I feel like because he don't intend on paying. You don't care when it's not in your name. And people they'll keep paying to make sure their phone stays on, because at this point, cell phones are like a lifeline. So yeah, I don't trust it.
Then, hey, that's when the red flags start coming. Some said that woman intuition was like, baby, check that phone bill, because something ain't right. The math is not math, and he always check that phone bill. So I went through the phone bill, and I noticed that you can only see messages from the Android people, or if they talking on the phone. So I keep seeing this text message from this number, this Tennessee number, and I'm like, damn, like, they talking a lot. Like, who is this? So, let me back up a little bit. For my birthday, before all this happened, for my birthday, he had took me on a little birthday trip, and we went to we started in Alabama, went to Atlanta, then we flew to Florida, and flew from Florida to the Virgin Islands. So we ended up in the Virgin Islands on my birthday. And then when we went to the Virgin Islands, our other people that was involved, they kind of found out about it. So boom, bam, it was over. He ended up moving to a house that was like 2 minutes from mine, and that was that. So he had a gym also that was located in this area or whatever. So yeah, I went through the phone, and then I'm telling him, like, who is this? And he was like, oh, that's just somebody to do my taxes. And she kind of like do like PPP loans and stuff. So I'm like, y'all talking this much, like this late at night, woo to woo, this and that. When I don't get certain answers and I feel like you playing, then I'm going to my detective mode and I'm gonna get to the bottom of it. So I end up calling her up on the phone. I'm like, hey, you how you doing? My name's such and such, and I'm calling because I'm seeing your number across my bill a lot talking about. Oh, she went right instantly. Oh, you need to check Bob, cause da 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 da. I said, okay, I will. And I said, Bob, you say this is the lady that does your taxes and she does PPP loans. When she heard him say yeah, she went in a rage. She said, I'm the lady that do what? She said, no, I'm the lady that's paying for the house that you living in. I'm the lady that furnished the house that you living in. I'm the lady that's paying for that gym. I'm the lady that put the equipment in that gym. I'm the lady that sent you over $20,000 that's in your account. I'm her. I'm also the wife's cousin. You who, baby?
Skirt! What is going on here? So not only did y'all start off with both of y'all being in relationships or situationships, now you find out there's a whole other person in the equation, and she the cousin to the wife. Oh my gosh. Like they say, how you get them is how you'll lose them. Y'all signed up to be with this no good ninja, and y'all are realizing it. If he was willing to cheat on his wife with you, this is to the cousin. If he's, well, actually to both of them. If he's cheating on his wife with you, what you think he gonna do to you? Because they don't be caring. Wow. The cousin, oh, he low brow, and she low brow too.
Y'all just come back for part 2. Just come on back for part 2. So y'all, this is my part 1 of surviving. But the crazy part about it now, time went on and we in California again, and we waiting on the plane. So I keep hearing Facebook, somebody's blowing him up on Facebook, and I'm like, why would they be calling on Facebook? And I look and it's her, and I'm like, well, why she ain't texting the phone? Why she calling on Facebook?
Because she trying to hide from you
again. me, I'm acting like, what is she called? I don't know. She crazy. That's all you had to say. When I get back in the city, I called her up. I said, hey, such and such. I see that you kept calling. Like, what's going on? What's happening? She went on to tell me that they never stopped talking. And now she called him because she has given him $10,000 to purchase her son a car for his birthday because he's getting ready to graduate. And she wanted to give him a car for his birthday. And he has yet to show up with the car. I said, so after you did all that, sent all that money and did all that, you still sent an additional $10,000 for a car? And so my mind went back and I was like, well, we did go to Memphis and we did go to the coast to look at some cars. And he was like, I'm finna get a car for my daughter. And I was like, well, why would you need to get a car for your daughter that would be a downgrade, which was a 07 Mustang? She has a Charger, which was a different year. And he was like, well, she want a Mustang. So he went and he test drove this car. I stayed in the car. He test drove the car down the street, came back. So what he did was he took a picture of the car. He took a picture of him driving the car, letting her know that he had the car. She also went to sending me messages about the car was broke down on side the road, and the mechanic had texted her from a number, and she gave him a number, which was an app, and he was the mechanic, basically texting her, talking about how much the car was going to cost, and he needed more money to fix the car. So
my God.
She sent additional money to get the car fixed, to get the car outside the road. He done sent her pictures of him, and all picture of him in the hotel, like, he at the hotel waiting on the mechanic to fix the car with him. And then he was coming to bring her the car. So she's waiting on this car, and there is no car. And he's showing her on our trip to Memphis that he's driving up that way to bring her the car. And this is where he broke down. So then after the car gets fixed, he said, I know you want some tint. So send me the money so I can go ahead and have the car tinted for you. So she sends him money to get the car tinted. I don't know what happened in between there, but the car never makes it there. So now she's on his head about her son's car. Then he go on to say, well, I know we've been having some little rough patches. You know, Valentine's Day coming up. We should do a trip together. You can send me the money so I can order us a ticket so we can go, you know, out of town or whatever. Let me know if y'all want to hear part 3.
Of course we do. But my thing is this. What do you mean send me money so I can book our ticket? Sir, and what do you do? When are you going to pay for something? He probably made sure he paid for all the small stuff to seem considerate, but then when it comes to the big charges, he got his hand out looking for your card or your cash. What a complete bum. Child.
So now we're on part 3 of surviving a gigolo. So now we're at the point where this lady is posting everything on social media, all her screenshots, all the text messages, all the money transactions, like everything. And it's a lot. Like, it's a lot. And to say that she sent that much money, like, you should have something, like, I ain't gonna even get into that. So, but in the during all this, he got another situation going on where he dealing with this girl, and the thing about it is, men be telling on themselves, because he was, before I even found out or whatever, he was like, oh, this girl coming in the gym half dressed, I'm training her kids, she want to come up there half dressed with these little tight workout clothes on. I said, well,
that's the thing, dudes do be telling on themselves when they do stuff like that. You can almost guarantee that they're talking that mess so that they can justify why they're looking at them. They tell their wife, whatever, like, did you see da 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 da? Like, they know everything about this person. Why are you looking that hard? My thing is if that person's not pleasing to your sight, turn around. But when they talk like that, 9 times out of 10, it's because they really like them. They just they think they fooling us by acting like the person is so disgusting or ugly or this or that, because they really just want to look at them and justify it without us being mad. If we think they don't like the person, we won't think nothing of it. That's their thought process. But at the same time, y'all low-key was already kind of fooled. Like, I mean, I don't know if y'all had arguments in between. It don't sound like you gave him any kickback from the other lady, and you know what all was going on. But I don't think he had to lie, is what I'm saying.
She must want you.
But we listening and we're not judging. All right, let's keep going.
He was like, nah, my homeboy hit that. My homeboy hit that. I know a couple niggas that hit that. So now, and she ain't got nothing going on. Da 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 da. I went there. Da 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 da. This that. And I was like, all right, cool. With that same woman, he done had her to move out from with her baby daddy and to get an apartment, telling her that he gonna be with her. They gonna be together. He in love. Texting her, he love her, this and that, da 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 da, and they finna be together. So she does that. She leaves her man and she gets her own place. So I guess he's sneaking over there whenever he can to do whatever. And at this time, Miss Tennessee said, forget that. I'm going to Mississippi about my motherfucking money. So where is the money? Where is the money? So Miss Tennessee decides to come here. When she came, she went to the job he was working at the time, and it was a private school, but they wouldn't eye color, so she up there clowning. Now, after she'd already emailed the people at the school all the stuff she put on Facebook about how he done stole it. She even dug into the nigga's past that we don't even know about and sent that to the damn school. Yeah, so now she here. So, of course, she gonna know his address. He called me like, oh, she done put up at the school. Yeah, she on the way to the house. I'm on the way home. I said, let me go pull up and be nosy. Because like I said, handle that. Because you could have gave that girl her money back. But he said the money gone. So
Mm.
I don't know. Look, I don't know. So we get to the house. She pull up, me and her chopping it up. He ain't made that yet. He pull up. It's like she said, oh, he driving a Jeep. Da 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 and can't give me my money. So at this point, she going crazy about this money. She hooping and hollering and cussing. But then she go, it ain't even about the goddamn money. Cause how you choose another motherfucker over me? I've been riding with you for so motherfucking long. Yada 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 yada. It ain't even about the money.
Oh, y'all tap.
I'm like, what you mean? It ain't about the money, LaShondra? Cause you clearly up here clowning and acting a fool about this money that you ain't even worried about. Well, baby, listen. If you can give up Rex like that, teach me the scam. Teach me what y'all doing to get this money, because I wanted to. But no, at this point, she's standing out there confessing her love for this man.
Part for surviving a gigolo.
We on part 4 of surviving a gigolo. So at this point, they had them a little scuffle outside or whatever. I went in the house, like, then she wanted to argue with me, like, I ain't, look, baby, he got the money. Look, I ain't got time. So she went on her way, but when I say after that, his life kind of did like a little turn. He done took the money down there to the casino and done gambled it up. I'm spent going down there every single day to the casino, gambling up the church's money. And I had told him, I said, like, if this your way of living and did what you do, you should have said that. You should say, look, I can't make without this woman. I need this woman. And I would live it at that. But when I asked you, you acting tough and like this ain't that. When you could have just told me. You could just kept 100 with me and told me what it was. But now you ain't do that. You want to act like she don't mean nothing and this, and third. So now you can't get the house paid for, can't get the gym paid for, lights off, water off, everything. Just you up there in the dark. You up there in the dark. And me, listen, that man was spitting in my mouth. That man was doing some stuff I ain't never had done before. So I'm in love at this point. Like I'm 10 toes in. Like I'm
Wait. He was doing what in your mouth? What did you just say? I don't even want to know what that meant. I don't want to know. Forget it.
I'm in love. So he comes to tell me that now he got to move back with his ex. And that she was gonna be out of town on a travel assignment, so everything was going to work out just fine. And at this time, I was working a contract in another part of Mississippi. I was doing a contract in Tupelo where I'll be there for 1 week on, 1 week off, 1 week on, 1 week off. And he would drive down there like twice maybe in that week and see me with him. So this particular time, he was like, hey, I had borrowed some money from my homeboy and it was $300. I was wondering if you can let me borrow it and so I can go ahead and pay him back because he just bugging me about it. I need to go ahead and pay him back. So at first I was like, no, I said, you should never borrow the money if you know that you can pay him back. He was like, no, for real, just, you gonna let me do it or what? Just, you gonna give it to me or what? So at this time he was telling me he was going to California for his brother's party. Now that's where we went when I said at the beginning that we ended up in California October is because I guess his brother do something every year. So this particular year, he didn't ask me to go. And I was like, that's strange. Like that's strange. Long story short, baby, that $300 that I done gave him to pay back his homeboy, he done used that $300 to pay for another girl's ticket to take her to California. And y'all remember he's staying at the ex house. So he taking this woman to the ex house while she on her contract telling the woman this his house and they laid up in this woman's house. So then he goes to say that I'm going to California for Thanksgiving. I'm like, you just went to California October. Like, what funds do you have to keep going to California? Baby, he gets up because he spent the night with me that night. He gets up, get this little duffel Louis bag, baby, and kisses that forehead and I'll see you later. Baby, whole time I'm calling the phone, he ain't answering. He called me right back. Oh, we doing this, we doing that, we doing this, we doing that. We finna go to the store. Can you cash out me some money so I can get something to eat? And I'm saying to myself, why would you even go down there knowing that you ain't even got no money to get nothing to eat with? But okay, I send him some change. Whole time, this man ain't even in California. He 45 minutes away in Richland, Mississippi, with the girl at her new apartment that she just left her husband to get. Because again, she said they gonna be together because that's what he telling her. Y'all let me know when y'all ready for part 5. Okay, ladies and gents. Before we jump into part 5, let's clear something up. Don't y'all ever think that Gigalow wasn't good to me? Because Gigalow was definitely good to me. Definitely a great man. And I'm not talking about just the trips. I'm talking about Gigalow was there for me. So don't ever get it twisted how he handled me. But in the beginning, because we talking about in the beginning. So when a man is trying to prove something to you, he's going to, yeah. So he popped his shit. Yeah, put down strong shit. So let's just start there. Now, this is part 6. Part 5. We ain't even got to part 6 yet. Part 5 of surviving a gigolo. So now, look. Bob saying he got him an apartment in Richland. Bob said his brothers helped him get this apartment in Richland because they was tired of our mess and what we was going through. Like I'm the problem. But I'll take that. He said the brothers was tired of him going through whatever he was going through. So they was trying to help him get out of a situation. So they got him an apartment in Richland. He said that the ex furnished the apartment. I said, say what? He said the ex furnished the apartment. I said, now why would she want to furnish an apartment for you? That make it make sense. But he said anything he needs, she'll do it for him. So I was like, yeah. So I seen like a bedroom with a bed was getting put together. I seen like the little coffee pot in the kitchen. He showed me the closet. It wasn't nothing in that closet but his stuff, like a basket full of clothes. Nothing was hung up. I ain't seen nothing else, just his stuff. Alright, so he showed me the lease. He covered up the name that was on the lease, so all I seen was the price. He had took a picture of it and sent it to me. And when he did that, I pressed that I on that picture and got that location. We got an address. We got an address. So now, homeboy is into the church now. Homeboy is listening to gospel, want to go to church. I said, whoever this new girl is, she must be in the choir or daddy a pastor because she want her a deacon or something. He go trying to be just that.
Oh, Lord.
So now he needs stuff to wear to church. And of course, let me tell you something. I'm going to look out for Gigalow because Gigalow had looked out for me. That's why I was doing whatever I was doing because how Gigalow treated me. So now Gigalow kind of in the bind. I'm like, damn, he did do this for me. He did do this for me. So it's only fair if I do the same for him when he...
Yeah, but no. Like, I absolutely agree. There's nothing wrong with, doing for someone who's doing for you. But this dude is dogging you. Like, he in essence got you buying him clothes to go to church to court another woman. Like, I cannot make it make sense in my head. I cannot. I'm in like utter shock. Like, Are you justifying getting him things so he can go meet another woman? He would have been on his own. Figure it out, homie. You want to go dibble and dabble? Figure it out. Won't be me helping you out. Child, he's a whole mess. I cannot.
He in the bind.
Ain't
So
no bind.
Gigalow want to get some church clothes. So baby, got Gigalow some church clothes, got Gigalow a new Bible, everything. You hear me? I'm saying he finna get saved. Baby, he is finna turn a new leaf. God is finna come into his life. This man going to church. When I tell you that man didn't miss a Sunday, he didn't miss a Sunday.
I think she wanted him to go to church, hoping he did turn around his, turn a new leaf and turn around his life, in hopes that he would be like, you know what, I have this girl, she been loyal to me, she helped me out, she did, she that, and be loyal to her. But I mean, he ain't going to church for the right reasons though. So I mean, not to say that a person can't turn a new leaf, I guess accidentally, you know what I'm saying? But like, yeah, no. But I think she wanted it for her own reasons. She wanted him to go to church and be, what's the word? In the church, whatever. She wanted him to be in the church for the wrong reasons, in my opinion.
He was in the Lord house every Sunday. Never asked me to go though, but he was in the Lord house every Sunday.
That's a red flag.
So one particular time I said, I was at work. I work agency, I told y'all, so I was at work at night. And we was on the phone. He was rushing to get off the phone. I said, I'm gonna catch him tonight, because he talked through the day. At night he go to the ghost and just want to text. Now when he gone, he on the phone all day, but at night he just want to text. So I already knew what time it was. So look, where I worked there wasn't far, so I just started going. I started going on my break, y'all. So I just started driving to that location. Mm-hmm. When I tell y'all, when I pulled up, I saw that truck. I jumped out the car. I immediately started walking around because he had just stopped. We just got the phone when I was pulling in. I didn't see him nowhere. I didn't see him in the truck. I didn't see that nigga nowhere. But when I tell you, I turned back around, the nigga was gone. The truck was gone. He was gone. I thought, nigga, where you was? I tried to catch you. Where you was? Gone. So he blew on my phone up. So obviously he didn't want whoever apartment it is to see me. Or, so they let me know, nigga, you ain't staying by yourself. So we end up going back to my job because I got to be back at work. So he in the parking lot, we chopping it up. He ended up being in the parking lot all night. I ended up kept going out there all night arguing. So we in the parking lot all night till daylight. I get off at 7 a.m. So time went on. And listen here. So early one Sunday morning, the Lord came and tapped me on my shoulder. He said, get up, baby. Because it probably wasn't the Lord. It probably was the devil. Let me take that back. But it said, get up. Because you finna catch that ass today. So, baby, I get up out my bed, baby. I drive over there to Richland. I said, yeah. I'm finna catch something today. I'm going to catch you when you're coming out the house to go to church. So I pulled up in the parking lot. I see the truck. So I parked on the other side, on the left side of the truck. But I don't know where the apartment is because I don't know if it's in front of, because this way he parked his truck at all the time, the last time I seen it. So, but I didn't know which direction he was coming from. So I assumed it was in front of me. But it could have been here, could have been here, could have been back there. I don't know, but I park over here. So it's about that time. Baby, I get out the car. I want to be seen. I got my muumuu on. I got my bonnet. And I'm here.
But
so
why?
I lean across the Jeep on the hood. I'm just like this on the hood with my shit on. Waiting. Yeah, come on. Come on, homeboy. Come on. Y'all, how about the nigga look out the window and see me? So y'all come on and like for part 6, because this right here, baby, I was living a Tubin movie. Tubin is called me, because, yeah. Hey, Boogie Butts. Welcome back to part 6 of Surviving a Gigalow. Now, first thing first, anything that I'm telling y'all, I'm not ashamed of, or else I wouldn't be telling you. Whatever I'm telling you, I already been through it. It is what it is. I just felt like sharing my story. Reason being, because I was living a Tubi movie. Like, I couldn't believe half of the stuff that I was dealing with, that I even put up with. But we as women, when we in love, we do some stupid stuff. And y'all ain't finna sit here and lie like you haven't. You be blinded by so much stuff, even though you know, like, this ain't right. But you still, I don't know. The man probably was lighting candles. I don't know, but whatever he was doing, it worked good. Yeah. So, I ain't gonna hold you. Part 6. So, yeah, I'm laying across the truck, basically waiting on him to come out and go to church. I assumed he was looking out the window, because how else was you gonna see me before you came outside? So I get a text, and it was like, I ain't going to church today. You ain't doing what? You ain't going to church today?
Yeah, he on to you.
How about he even text my people, y'all, talking about something? Y'all need to call her and come get her, because she outside my apartment, and I don't want her to get in trouble. I don't want her to go to jail or nothing like that. Do it look like I'm worried about getting in trouble? Do it look like I'm worried about the police? Do it look like I'm worried about you calling somebody? You too scared to even come outside. So I know you ain't finna call nobody, because you don't even want whoever inside to know I'm outside. So I ain't even worried about that. But I was like, alright, you don't want to come outside? I'm finna make you come outside. So I go in my little car, and I got this little pocket knife. Actually, I got the pocket knife from him, but yeah, I got this little pocket knife. So I go, driver's side, boop, 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 boop. And then I start waving in the air like, yeah, nigga, yeah, yeah, nigga, yeah. I get in the car, I pull back to the other side of the apartment, it's way on the other side, it's like around the corner. And I make a phone call to one of his family members, and I was like, yo, this what happened. Call him and tell him you had a flat and you need him to come change.
What?
So guess what? They do just that. I said, when he on the move, call me. Next thing you know, they calling my phone. He said he on the way. Alright, so I'm pulling out the apartment. I get to the exit. I'm like, damn, I don't know if I need to go left. I don't even know if I need to go right. I said, well, the interstate more to the left. But then I turn to the right, and I see him walking down the street. I'm like the girl on Friday. Yeah, okay. So I bust that right. I let the window down. I said, hey, where you going? He look at me. He keep walking like he don't hear me. I said, okay. So I go up. I bust a U-turn. He done walk past the apartment. He going on up the road. Like, sir, the apartment's right here. This the turn to the apartments. Ain't you finna go home? Where you going? He walked past the apartments, y'all. He going on up the road toward the highway way. Where you going? I pull up a sign. I said, where you going? I said, yo, apartment back there. You ain't gonna invite me in? Like, you ain't gonna show me your new apartment? Like, where you going? Yeah, like he can't hear. Bob, where you going? You just going, your truck back there. Like, where you going? Y'all, when I tell you, this man walks all the way up the interstate to McDonald's. like, we ain't gonna go to the apartment. You gonna walk all the way up the interstate to McDonald's. So now, I done got out the car and moo in the McDonald's parking lot.
Not
We sitting
too
here
much,
going back and
though.
forth. He's like, what you doing? What you doing? What you doing? Like, why you doing all this? Why you doing all this? I'm like, why you lying? Why you lying? What you got going on? Man, I ain't got nothing going on. Woo to woo, woo to woo. This my apartment. This. All this and that. Baby, I don't want to hear that. I don't want to hear none of that. So, I'm probably like a few feet away from my car. You know he athletic, right? And I don't look athletic. So how about this dude done took off running? And I'm looking at him running. So he goes across interstate. Gone. I'm like, damn. So I jump in my car. I was like, I don't know which way I'm supposed to go, but I'm going to go. So I went some kind of long way. I don't know where it was leading me to. But anyway, I come back around. Voila. Here he go. I said, what you running for? What you running for like a little kid? What you running for? So he ended up going into this car wash thing. So I pull up on the car wash thing. So we sitting up there. He pacing back and forth like he irritated, looking at his watch like he got somewhere to be. Da-da-da-da-da. And I'm just sitting there in my moo-moo. And I'm like, what you lying for? I mean, you ain't got to lie. What you lying for? We gonna do this all day. We gonna do this all day. I said, well, I done missed church. So I ain't got nothing but time. Did you? We gonna do this all day? That's all you can say. We gonna do this all day? I ain't got nothing but time, baby. We done sat out here, I know, for like over an hour. We done been out here like over an hour with him. So he was like, can you just take me to my truck? I was like, yeah, I'll take you to your truck. So I take him to the truck. He get in the truck. I'm behind him. All he hears the whole time he driving. Because the tire's so flat. So he pulled, I don't know if this was a fire station or a police station, but he put in his parking lot or whatever. And he just sitting there. Now, by the time we do this, it's dark outside. Like, it's dark. Now, remind you, when I went there, it was about 7 in the morning. Now, it done turned dark. So, he's sitting in his truck, like, irritated. Probably over there texting somebody. And I'm sitting in my car with the music playing on Facebook. So, then he come over there to my window. He was like, just go home. I come over there, we can talk about it. Just go home. And I'm just acting like I can't hear now. Because what you doing out there for? You don't want to show me your apartment. You don't want to show me your apartment that your folks done got you. Try to keep you away like you say. You don't want to show it to me. Then he get a call on his phone. So he over there running his mouth. And it looked like a pretty interesting conversation. He was like, I can't even go nowhere because my truck on the flat. I can't even go nowhere because my truck on the flat. And I got to get something going on in my family. I was like, stop lying. You just trying to get... He showed me the phone. Okay, I said, oh, something going on for real. He said, well, give me a ride because I need to go handle this. I need to see what's going on. I was like, okay. So, baby, we heading back to our hometown. That's probably like another 45 minutes or whatever. So, he quiet the whole way. Somebody blowing his phone up. I'm talking about it's ringing. But he ain't answering it. It's like he'll send him a text. But instead of them texting back, they call him. He keep hitting the notification thing, the silence thing. And then he just start texting. So he texting. I said, somebody keep calling you. He ain't talking to me. He won't hear nothing I got to say. I'm like, okay, I turn the music on. I'm singing, come on down the highway or whatever. So we get to the hometown. I was like, where you want me to take you? He said, just keep driving. I'm going to let you know. All right, cool. Y'all, tell me why I pulls up at the light. Y'all, tell me why this man done jumped out of my car and done took off running. Cause what? Now, y'all like for part 7. Cause why did dude jump out the car like that? Like, why he jump out the car like that? You too old to be jumping out of the car. Hey, my my TikTok cousins. Y'all already know what time it is. Part 7, Surviving the Gigalow. Check the shirt out. I dated a Bob. Don't be like Bob. Be better than Bob. Surviving the Gigalow. So, y'all, at this point, this man jumped out my car. It's doggone light. And the area we in is pitch black dark. So he done took off running, and I can't find him nowhere. When I tell you I can't find him nowhere, I can't find him nowhere. I went up and down this road, up and down this road, up and down this road. I know at least 5 or 6 times. Don't see him. I don't know if he's still running. I don't know if he hide behind something. Like, I don't know at this point. I don't see him. So I just like, man, I'm just gonna go home. I get home, I ain't gonna even lie to you. I promise you, I called that man's phone probably like 12 or 15 times. Back to back, blowing him up. Mm-hmm. We already know he ain't gonna answer. That man ain't answering that phone. Didn't answer not one time, didn't even text, didn't say nothing. And you know when you mad, when somebody done pissed you off, one thing you can't do is go to sleep. Cause you on 10, baby. And I swear, I was on 10. You hear me? So I ain't hear from him none that night after he done jumped out the car. So the next day, I get a text. Good morning. Good morning.
Right. After you just ignore me all the time,
Did you not just jump out my car last night?
Right.
Did you not just jump out my car at the light last night? Did you not just do a disappearing act on me? And you want to text me and say, good morning? Listen, y'all. Let me tell you one thing about this man. He got the gift of gab. That mouthpiece he got. Listen. Baby. And that nigga will sell you a dream. And I ain't talking about no Martin Luther King. Because listen here, baby. That man will tell you that that sky is purple. And you looking at that sky. And you know that sky is blue. Baby, get what you gonna say? Oh, yeah. It does look a little purple. So now, the math ain't mathing. Like, I'm just listening to the lies, knowing doggone well, this man ain't doing number 9, because knowing doggone well, he stayed with a woman last night. I said, so who picked you up? Oh, my mama came and got me. You mean to tell me your mama came out in the dark and picked you up, and you claim your mama can't see at night, but she came and got you? Alright, she came and got baby, if you say she came and got you, she came and got you. So at this point, of course, the math ain't math. And so I decided to do a little research. And let me tell you this. One thing about social media, you can always find what you're looking for. Now, when it comes to a man, they ain't gonna never be in the woman likes that they dealing with. But them women, they gonna like everything that the man posts. That's how you know. So I go to Facebook and I'm looking. Listen, this one particular person like that everything he posts. If he say I bumped my toe, she like it. If he say my back hurt, she like it. If he say my toe bled, she like it. I said, this her, that woman intuition, this her right here. Yeah, this her. So I kind of tried to go to her page and see, but her page was locked up, baby. I couldn't see nothing. I looked at the profile picture, he ain't like that. I said, this her. I'm talking about everything he posts, she was in the likes. It was another woman too, but I ain't really pay her no mind because she was from out of town, baby. We focused on Mississippi right now. She way somewhere else. Ain't nothing you can do for us right now, baby, but we'll be back to you later. So, I find the girl, I screenshot the picture. So I sent the picture to the family member. And I was like, I think this the girl. Yeah, guess what the family member told me? Yeah, the family member said, Oh yeah, that's her. Yeah, that's her. I said, how you know that's her? Oh, I know what apartment is. I had went to the apartment for Thanksgiving. I said to my when he went in California, yeah, they invited me over for Thanksgiving. So you mean to tell me I'm out here putting tires on flat early Sunday morning, and you knew what apartment was, and you ain't tell me? Listen, that's all I need to know. I said, all right, let go. So at this point, I ain't even going to work today. I ain't had no sleep, barely went to sleep, up mad, ready to rumble, tumble, all that. So I get in my car and I'm driving to reach to these apartments. I call a family member on the phone. Which part? To the left, to the right. Family member said, it's a playground. You see a playground? I said, oh yeah, I see the playground. I see the playground. They was like, right there, go up the steps. So I marched my way up the steps. I said, which apartment? Left or right? Left. So I'm knocking on the door. It's dark in there, and the curtain kind of pushed back a little bit. So I'm looking all up in there, peeping in there. I said, yeah, this is the apartment for them couches. I said, I ain't got a Christmas tree up in there. This it. So I knock again. Do. Like I'm police. Do. Somebody up in here. Somebody need to be up in here. Baby, the neighbor coming out. I said, excuse me, ma'am. Do you happen to know who stays right here? She said, yeah, a girl, her kids moved in and her boyfriend. Her boyfriend. I said, what did it look like? She said, oh, he dark skin, kind of skinny. She said he drives a Jeep. He normally parks it over there, way across from away from the apartment. I don't know why, but he normally parks it over there. He parked it well. Oh yeah, nigga. We got you now. Yo, so you mean to tell me Bob stayed with a woman and her kids?
Child.
Huh? Yeah. Y'all gonna have to come back for part 8. Now, cousin, why y'all showing out in the comments? Y'all know I'm coming. I'm here now. I'm here. So let's just jump on into part 8. So you got to remember, though, in the process of everything that's going on, me and this man still taking trips. We still dating. We still doing little nightcaps. But he's just telling me he got his own apartment, which I know this ain't his apartment. This somebody else's apartment.
So that makes me wonder, why are you doing these things with him as far as traveling and doing whatever? Because I need you to answer some questions, sir. Like, I don't know. It's easy for me to say it, I guess, because I am looking at it from the outside in. And I have to remember that hindsight's 2020. So some of these things that she's revealing as she's telling a story, she may not have known at the time. So, okay, let me let her keep going.
So I done been there. I done found the apartment. The family member done helped me. I done talked to the neighbor, and we know that was what. So now I'm on the phone calling him. I'm giving him the rundown that I know what's up, because I want him to know I know what's up. I'm giving him the rundown that I know what's up. He ain't saying nothing. He's so nonchalant. He ain't saying nothing. All right, you ain't got to say nothing, but I'm finna do some more investigation. So what I'm finna do? Check that phone bill. And ladies, you already know, because y'all can sit me act like ain't no man on y'all phone line. Y'all know y'all got them niggas on y'all phone line, and y'all know y'all checking that goddamn bill. I probably just put y'all up on some game because y'all better didn't know something. But let me tell you something. I'm checking this phone bill. I don't care about nothing. And it might not be on there at first because you might miss it because they doing that little FaceTime so it won't show up on their bill. But eventually, baby, somebody gonna slip up and call somebody. And of course, she gonna call him because she don't know the games he playing. So, yeah, that's exactly what happened. She called him. It probably for 5 seconds, but guess what? That number on their bill. So, cousins, I done put the number in on Mr. Number. It ain't come back in her name. It came back in her mama name. So then I went to put the number in no cash app. Ding, 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 ding. There go our Facebook girl right there. Here she go. All right. We got a number. Y'all know what I'm finna do. Y'all already know. Barbara, this is Shirley. Yeah. So I calls on the phone. I was like, hey girl, da 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 da. Do you know Bob? She was like, yes, who are you? I said, I'm Bob's girlfriend. She gets quiet. And she says, girlfriend. I said, you must be talking to Bob too. She said, yeah, he trained my kids. But I'm also dating him. We've been dating for like 4 months now. And I'm like, okay. That what y'all putting down. Okay, he training your kids. That sound about right. Like, that sound about right. And
sound like that's how he get all his women. And I wonder what he told her when he called her phone and his phone number was coming up as another woman's name. Probably told her that's his mama or something. But this dude, oh my gosh, he clearly targets the mothers, single mothers, because I don't know, whatever.
then she was like, you know, I'm going through a divorce with my husband, and he's really been there for me. He's really helped me through the situation. He's been helping me with my apartment and stuff like that. I said, the apartment that he says his. And she was like, what you mean? I said, yeah, he told me, I said, I've been by the apartment. I done knocked on the doors. I'm trying to see who stay there. And I gave her the rundown by me, pulling up. She kind of laughed and chuckled. And she was like, no, I didn't know all that. But no, it's my apartment. He just helped me with a few things with getting it. And I'm saying to myself, how the hell he help you with a few? Well, he do got a job. But one thing I know, I don't know. It's probably somebody else out there that, yeah, y'all already know what I'm saying. So, she goes to tell me, she's like, yeah, he had took me and my kids to the movies to see Black Panther. I said, when y'all went to the movies to see Black Panther, girl? She said, we went Thursday. I said, you mean to tell me you went to the movies on Thursday to see Black Panther? This man took me on Friday and sat through the whole movie like he ain't never seen before. You got... Yeah, and the day we went to the movies, it was a blanket in the Jeep, and he was like, go on, get your blanket. You want to take your blanket in? I was like, take my blanket in? What blanket? When you know me take a blanket in the movies? He was like, this your blanket? Baby, you ain't never known me take no blanket in no movies. I don't take no blanket up in no movies. What you mean? He was like, there you go. Nah, who blanket that is? Because, baby, I ain't never taken no blanket in no movies.
They be telling on themselves.
Y'all. He trying to give me the girl goddamn blanket. Ooh, child. Lord have mercy. Bless you, Jesus. Bless it. But anyway, I'm heartbroken now because I'm like, you doing all this. Like, she was telling me how they went out of town. Remember, we found out they went to California. She was telling me about that. And she was telling me how she met the family. Same thing. Like, same thing.
And you know what? That family ain't ish either. He bringing all these different women around. None of y'all like, dude, last year was a different chick. Like, what's going on with you? Even if he ain't telling y'all the ins and outs, like, I'm still dealing with all these women. Y'all don't think it's weird that it's a high turnaround rate? Every year he coming through with a different chick. These family members, y'all need to hold these people accountable, okay? Stop letting him run around y'all family with these chicks. Because guess what? Now, if one of them turn out to be crazy, he done brought them to where? Y'all house. To where y'all lay y'all head. Now, what if she turns to be a nut job and she may not know where he rests his head, same way this young lady don't. She don't know where he lives. She knew the apartment complex, but she didn't know where he lived. But he's bringing them to your house. He's bringing them over to your, to his people's house in California. That's mad disrespectful. If you ain't about to put your own life on the line, you know what I'm saying? Don't be bringing all these randoms over to my house. And I'm assuming he's bringing them to his house, their houses when he goes to Cali. But still, don't be bringing all these randoms around.
He telling her he love her, he want to be with her, this, and that. But guess what she's telling me? Now, this is what she's telling me. She said, I don't even care enough. I don't even care about him enough. She was like, I know how the game go, whoop whoop, but I don't even care about him enough. All right. So me and her got the phone. I'm calling him. Yeah, I am heartbroken. Cause nigga, what are you doing? Like you still doing the same thing. Like you ain't changing. You simply give me all these lies and this, and you still doing the same thing. It's cool though, cause when we get tired, sometimes it take a lot for a woman to get tired. But when we get tired, we tired. I ain't tired yet. So I'm still. He do his little disappearing act. I ain't hear from him no more the rest of the day. At this point, I don't care because I'm heartbroken. I'm sad. Baby, the next day he texted me. He was like, we need to meet up so we can talk. I said, okay. So we met up. He's sitting in the car. And let me tell you something. Whatever a woman wants him to be, I'm telling y'all, he gonna be there. And then he play these little games. He's so manipulative. He play these little mind games with folks. And then we sit up there, we talking or whatever. He gonna be like, well, I really I think I really like her. I think she different. I'm saying to myself, he probably sitting up here recording this, him saying this so he can send it, because he do shit like that now. He's sitting up here recording this so he can send it to her so she can think that, yeah. So I'm just listening. He was like, yeah, she different. I think I like her. I think I'm going to probably, pursue her and this, and that. Okay. I'm heartbroken. And then I was like, well, the girl said she don't even care enough anyway. And he was like, he laughed. He said, well, that what she be telling you. That's just what she told you. She care. And I was like, that's how women do young. She care. So, baby, we done parted ways. I'm going home playing the Leah after the one I gave my heart to, baby, because what you do? Yeah. So I made it home, I ain't texting, it was in. I'm finna get my, it is what it is. It's too much drama anyway, just going on. Yeah, tell me why I get a text message of a picture that was placed on the door. And the picture is at the apartment, and it says something about somebody trespassing, knocking on the wait a minute, y'all excuse me, wait a minute, let me get this together. The note said something about somebody trespassing, knocking on apartment doors, trying to find out where somebody lived at and questioning the neighbors. I was so sick. I said, damn. So now, at this point, guess what happened? The girl don't want to get evicted, so she tell him he can't stay there no more.
We eat wraps next with my. Wait, let me make sure. We eat.
So, cousin, I want y'all to do me a favor right quick. I don't talk about my rolls. I'm trying to roll my little hair so we can get. So, cousin, let me let y'all know right now that Bob is a lying-ass Leo. Where y'all get that cancer shit from? I'm the motherfucking cancer. Where y'all get that cancer shit from? Because we don't do that. Baby, that's that lying-ass Leo. So, y'all, I had to go out of town because my family member was sick, right? So, I went out of town and Bob went to California to his family. Okay, so we out of town or whatever. And, my family member going through what they going through, and I'm sitting at the hospital with them because, yeah. So now I'd have been there for like a month, going on a month now. And Bob has been in California going on a month. So, Bob had applied for this job. So Bob finna start working at this other job at the beginning of the year. So this is around like December. So at the beginning of the year, Bob finna start at his new job. So he was like, I need to come back. But my brother said he ain't got the money right now to help me pay for my ticket. Can you help me pay for my ticket to come on back?
Don't tell me you did it.
Y'all know I lose my motherfucking Bob.
Oh my God.
I said, and I want my Bob to do better. My my nigga done got him another job. It's only up from here. So I say, all right, Bob, how much your ticket is? So I cash out Bob the money on the ticket.
You ain't learned yet, sis. Like, come on. If anything, if at the very most, you should have just paid for the ticket yourself so you know where it's going. Because you know this dude ain't using the money for what he claimed he using the money for. He has a track record of that. Hence the lady who, came to y'all house, trying to track him down because she wanted to know where the car was that she sent all this money for. The $300 that he took from you to fund another chick to go out on vacation with. Like, oh my gosh. I cannot. You're stressing me.
All right, so it was time for me to get ready to leave. The same time I was in Atlanta, Bob was in Atlanta. Bob said, I said, how we going home the same day? I don't know how that happened. So he was like, I'm in Atlanta. I said, oh, I'm finna get ready to go home because I got to go check on my kids. So, y'all, I goes home. Me and Bob make home at the same time. Yeah. Bob gets to the goddamn airport and remind you, he been gone a month. He like, I need some help getting my truck out from the airport. Baby, look, you should park that truck outside the airport or something.
Mm-hmm.
I don't look. So he was like, can you help me get my truck out? What that's your ass gonna do, Bob? Sit up in the motherfucking airport?
Yep, I would have left him right there.
So I hear Bob get the truck out. Bob that got the truck out. Y'all, tell me why. I'd have found out later on down the line that Bob took a flight early from California so he can make a stop in Atlanta to see this Puerto Rican. He stopped in Atlanta to see this Puerto Rican. Do y'all remember when I said it was another girl in them likes that liked everything if he said his motherfucking foot was black? It was her. This little Puerto Rican woman.
You surprised?
No, Bob. We ain't doing it like that, is it? Now, y'all just keep that little piece in mind because we're going to have to come back to that. So, now we know Bob can't stay with the girl because she don't want to get evicted. Bob didn't go back to his ex house. I'm not sure what was going on. I don't know if she found out that the girl was at her house or what, but he wasn't trying to go back there, which was puzzling. So he packed up that little Jeep with them little basket of clothes, baby. Here he comes. So now, y'all, time went on, and me and Bob, we on the good foot right now. I mean, he doing his shit. Bob in here cooking motherfucking lobster tails and stripping grease and baby, I'm eating good. When I tell you my work clothes are out, I don't even remember the last time I had to get out work clothes because Bob was washing. Getting them work clothes out in them work clothes. Baby, I had my lunch pack. Like, all that. Bob was popping his motherfucking shit. You hear me?
But, oh my gosh. Y'all know this story is stressing me out. But you're second fiddle. Like, you're the option after his real option. He dissed you for old girl. Old girl just dissed him. So now he's back in your face. Like, oh my gosh. I hope she does her big one at the end and disses the mess out of him. I don't know how it's gonna end. Ooh, but I hope she do him a good one.
And baby, if he didn't make me lunch that night, he got up in the morning and he made me lunch. Do you hear me? Okay, Bob, you with the listen. hmm So now, Bobby playing ball at the gym, cause you know he's an athlete. So, baby, we at the gym. I met him there when I got off work. He was already there. So it's time to leave the gym, and Bob come outside talking about somebody stole my truck. And I'm like, well, it sure will park right here. That mean it sure will park right here. That motherfucker gone. He said, they done stole my truck.
Or did
Now,
it?
y'all, I'm sitting up here like, ain't nobody stole this truck, Bob, because ain't no glass on the ground. In order for it to be stolen, they would have to break the window to get in the truck. Because how they gonna steal it? And I keep trying to tell Bob, I keep saying, Bob, ain't nobody steal this motherfucking truck. The person with the key done stole the truck. Oh, baby, he arguing me up and down. No, they won't do that. They won't do that. Da 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 da. Okay, Bob, you ain't no glass on the ground. So Bob's phone is in the truck. So he asked me for my phone. Tell me why Bob to call the damn police doing the police report about this goddamn truck. Somebody stole my truck from the gym, da 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 da. And then he was like, drive me here, drive me there. So we get in the car. So I keep telling Bob, the person got a key, Bob. Ain't no glass on the ground. I ain't gonna say this shit no more. Now you believe what you want to believe. Believe what the fuck you listen. So y'all, he called the ex phone. And the ex tell him, oh, they done repoed the truck. But they done took the stuff to your mama's house. I told him, I said, nigga, if somebody repoing your shit, they repoing it with your shit in it. They not finna repo your shit and then stop way across town at your mama's house and drop your shit off. That's not how that works. Now, Bob, all this shit, these circles you been running around me, and you can't tell me somebody running a circle around you and tuck your motherfucking shit, and you up here thinking they got repo, and the repo people done drop the shit off at your house. They don't do that. They don't do that, Bob.
You know what? It's funny because I literally was just thinking of like, he steady got this truck, but who paying on it? Because he don't look like he paid for nothing. He's scheming scam to get these women to pay for everything. We know his phone is being paid by her. Rent is whoever he's living with. He seems to be a hobosexual. So I'm like, who's paying for the truck? And literally, this is at the beginning of this video. And so here she is talking about it. I'm like, so it was the ex. And like she said, they're not going to be dropping off your belongings out of courtesy, even if it's en route. They bringing that bad boy to the tow yard and you can figure it out on your own. So yeah, she probably took her truck back, and I don't blame her, especially if she's been paying on it. If it's in her name, I'd be repossessing it myself as well. So especially if she's making the payments. I'm not about to pay for a car or truck, whatever, for you to be driving around in. Now, if you want to take payments, that's fine. But I'm not about to be paying it. And we know from his track record, he wouldn't be paying it neither. And if it's in my name, you're not about to mess up my credit. So yeah, I would have repossessed that bad boy too.
So yeah, he called his mom, and mama tell him stuff over there that the ex and dropped the stuff off at the house. The ex and dropped the stuff off at the house. So he done called her back. And I guess she finally admitted that she got the truth. And then he said, people always think because they do stuff for you, they got a hold on it. They can do this and do that. They want me to stop talking to you. So if I don't stop talking to you, they want to take stuff, this and this and that. I said, well, you can go and get your Jeep back. He said, no, they can have it. They can have it. I don't even want it. They can have it. Y'all. Now my man ain't got no car. And we done got my man evicted out the apartment with the girl. What? Damn. And y'all know Bob just got him a new job. So what he gonna do? So cousin, let's talk about McDonald's for a minute. Hey, my cousins. I ain't gonna leave y'all hanging tonight. After got the shower, baby, let's go and get into it. So we on part 10. Y'all already know our girl that came and repoed my man truck. So he Iking and Miking, baby. Iking and Miking. But you know he's supposed to start his job. So I was like, we don't want to, he just finna get started. We don't want to lose the job already. He just finna get started. So y'all know I work agency. So I decided to take a regular nursing staffing job. And it was like 15 minutes from where Bob worked. So Bob had to be at work at 7:30. I had to be at work at 8 o'clock. Everything just worked perfectly. So we carpool together every single day. Bob had them clothes ironed ready for us to go to work. Bob had their lunch pack and them snacks. Bob had us right. We dated still, going on dates. We had like a date night. We would always do date night stuff like that. We were still doing our trips. I pay half, Bob pay half. Sometimes I pay nothing. Sometimes Bob just had to cover. It was all good. So everything is everything. At least that's what you think when you're dating a Leo. Everything is everything. But we already know how they rock. They some sneaky conniving motherfuckers. So look, I decided, like, we've been doing this long enough or whatever. I decided, like, I really want to go back to my agency because I enjoy working when I want to work. You know, if I decide I want to go to work today, I don't have to. That's what I like. And the money is good. So I decided I'm going to go back to agency. So Bob would drive my car and I would drive another car. Cool. Y'all, I'm over here working Monroe in Louisiana. And somebody wrote me on Snap and that was like, I need you to hit my line. Okay. I hit the man up on his line. What's T? Listen, baby, when I tell you, I got off the phone with that nigga so quick. I was flying back to Mississippi. When I tell you I called up one of my homegirls, I said, I need a ride. Come pick me up. Baby, I can't park the other vehicle. When I tell you, that girl drove me over there to that nigga job. Y'all, he was coming through the light. I stopped him right at the motherfucking light. I said, you can pull this motherfucker over. You can pull this motherfucker over right now. He whipped the car over. I said, you get your ass on the passenger side. Get your ass on the passenger side. He get out. Be on the passenger side. He probably don't even know what the fuck going on right now. Like, what the fuck is she tripping? What the fuck? What? He do so much shit. He probably don't even know what the fuck he done did right now. Y'all, tell me why the man done told me. And you ain't tell me you and old boy was still together. I said, who? Me and Bob? Like, who don't know me and Bob together? What you mean? He said, Bob ain't tell you he got caught at Big Back House. Bob got caught what? What you mean he got caught at Big Back House? Bob got caught where? At Big Back House. What you mean caught? Y'all, how about Bob done told me that he at work, working his ass. I'm talking about, listen, calling on the break time, everything. Bob ain't supposed to be at these people's job. You hear me? Bob is around the street from my motherfucking house at this bitch apartment Big Bag, and they got fucking caught. So y'all, Bob is laid up in the bed with Big Bag, and one of Big Bag niggas They came in through the motherfucking window. Like, huh? So y'all, the nigga done snuck up and through the window. Went up, said he heard some chattering in the motherfucking at the door. He busts up in the door. They in the bed naked. He done pulled the gun up on Bob at this bitch apartment. Like, so Bob up here screaming, oh, it ain't like that. Big Back a friend of the family. It ain't like that. I've been knowing Big Back for years. It ain't like that. It ain't like that. But a nigga pulling a pistol on you at Big Back house? Cause why the fuck is you in her motherfucking bed naked, nigga?
Naked.
So baby, he gets Big Back on the line. And let me tell you how Big Back saying whatever he want her to say. So if Bob say, we ain't got nothing going on, Big Back, she like, nah, we ain't got nothing going on. And we friends, you know, we cool, family friends. Yeah, we family friends. That's how Big Back was. I said, this Big Back, listen. Ooh! Y'all, but I ain't no need me being mad at Big Back. Cause that's the mother I need to be mad at. But listen, this the killer part right here. You mean to tell me your ass wasn't at work? Your ass, and guess what? I'm a day late in a dollar motherfucking show. Cause this shit done happened already. And I ain't know shit about it. But you mean to tell me that you went to Big Back house, who stays probably 3 minutes away from me? You got Big Back thinking that you got your own place in Richland, that you don't even stay in this town. And then you had the audacity to drive my goddamn car over there to Big Back house and park away down on the other end, like the boy wasn't gonna tell me, cause how else you got there? Now, the least you could have did was have Big Back come pick your ass up, or you know, you park somewhere else, but you decide you want to park my shit down there in Big Back apartments. Listen, R. Kelly said when a woman fed up, ain't nothing you can do about it. My time ain't came yet because I ain't fed up yet. But Big Back doing all this stuff in front like she the type of girl. I'ma hold your secrets. I ain't gonna tell on you. This our business. Like when I say something on the phone, she like, you gotta ask him. You want me to tell me not bitches. Okay, Big Back. I see where we going. But when I started telling that hoe, I said, oh, you the girl that supposed to been got the BBL done. And he said your ass look like a sack of potatoes. Oh, bitch. That bitch went to saying, oh, Bob, you said, oh, I look like a sack of potato box. She mad now. Yeah, bitch. He said, y'all, I was furious. Kinda, but not really. Reason being, I don't know Big Back like that, but I heard of Big Back. See, Big Back was talking to one of my hungry niggas, and Big Back was breaking their bread. I said, Big Back buy motorcycles. Is we finna get one? Y'all, and Big Back was coming up to the job, taking this dude 5 guys and so on and so on and so on. Baby, he cook every day. He might be giving that food away. Hey, TikTok cousins. So, we're here for part 11, surviving a gigolo. So now, y'all, by working, we doing real good. I'm talking real good. By working, we doing good. Big Back got the pictures for now, or so I think, or whatever, but ain't no Big Back. Bob got me this Infinity truck. He driving my car and they got me a nice Infinity truck. I'm talking about nice, baby. Nice family truck. Because you know one thing we're going to do? We're going to take them trips We gonna eat. We gonna date. So yeah, we doing all that. But cousins, time went on now. And I don't know about y'all, but if I see people in my people you might know. I don't really know how this shit work. But let me tell you how my mind works. If I see somebody in my people you may know, or even Facebook or TikTok, God is shooting me a sign. So I keep seeing this particular person in my people you may know. And I'm like, now why would they be in my people you may know? They looking at my page? Well, we in the same area. How do it work? I ain't got their number saved. So like what is it? Let me tell y'all. I seen them in my people you may know for a week straight. A week straight now. That ain't nothing but God. I said first thing first, they must still be talking. Cause why in the hell? Yeah, they must still be talking. That's how my mind works. They must still be talking. But let me tell y'all what y'all need to do. Keep them eyes open. Cause one thing for certain, these big motherfuckers right here, I'm gonna keep them hoes open. And I pay attention to everything. So by phone laying down, ladies, we don't probably be going through no mean phone because this how we get our heart broke. Like going through that phone, going through that bill, but fuck it, I'ma do it. So I pick up our phone. Not like I can get in the motherfucker because I don't even know the passcode. So I just look at the notifications. Ding, ding, ding. We got action. I see Byron on here. Then I see Puerto Rican. Y'all remember Puerto Rican? Puerto Rico was one of them girls that was always in them lights. They like it if it's for black. Puerto Rico was on their goddamn phone. Instagram. They send stuff on there. What's next? Y'all already know what I'm finna do. Y'all tell me. That's right. Check that damn bill. Cause now's about time. Cause something came up and we done missed something. So we checking this bill. Ding, ding, ding. Put this number up in cash out. Miss Little Puerto Rican. They talking on the phone. So this ain't just no social media thing here. This some deep. Let's call Miss Little Puerto Rican. I did my bar. This is Shirley. Hey, Miss Puerto Rican. Puerto Rican went to tell me that her and Bob used to talk back in the day. She said she started talking to Bob like everybody else, like Tennessee, like all these. They've been talking to Bob back when they were 19, 20 years old. Okay, bitch, now y'all 40s. Y'all 40, so what? You still... But let's not go there. Let's not take it there. Anyway, so Puerto Rican goes on. Puerto Rican says she been dealing with Bob on and off now for 20 years. Like, she met him because he was training her kids in basketball. That sounds familiar. Bob trained everybody's kids in basketball. She also went to tell me about Bob. She was giving me tea. I guess she was like, Bob has always been this type of person. All he does is date the parents of the kids that he's training. Gets whatever he can get from whoever he can get it from. He likes the women to take care of him. He likes the women to do things for him. He's always been like that. Well, if you know Bob has always been like that, then why the fuck are you back on the line? Help me understand, Miss Puerto Rico. Why you back on the line if Bob been like that? You knew Bob been like that. Why you on the line? All of us can't be crazy.
Same reason you are.
So she go on to tell me how he left her, did her bad, whoop whoop. And he told her that he'll never do it again. He apologized. He was a changed man. And he also came to see her when he left California and his luggage got lost. And he spent the weekend with her. You mean to tell me Bob spent the weekend with you in Atlanta, but you couldn't help him get that damn truck from the airport? He spent the weekend with you in Atlanta, But you couldn't help him get the ticket when he claimed he was going home, but the nigga done made a pit stop to see you?
That's because he didn't ask her. He asked you because he knew you would do it.
Puerto Rico went on to tell me that I'm finna send you a video of us when he was down here. She sent me that video with his nappy head ass, hair wasn't even cut, face wasn't even shaved, looking fucking mess, but it's neither here nor there. She go on to send me a video of them, and in the background the song is "If I Was Your Best Friend, I Want You Around All the Time." Okay, Bob. Okay. He said he posted this on his TikTok, but my daughter said she don't see it. Cause it's not on his TikTok. He fucking lied, cause he know your ass ain't on TikTok. So he lied and say the post on TikTok. That shit, no, I ain't seen. Cause what? She said Bob be calling her on the lunch. She said he just started calling in the mornings. He normally don't call me on his way to work, but now he's calling on the way to work and on the way home. That could mean Bob ain't riding together no more. He couldn't call because we in the car together. So now he getting in the car number one and kissing me by, giving me my little lunchbox and shit, and getting in the car talking to Miss Puerto Rican all the way from here to here.
Not Puerto Rican.
Talking on breaks after he done called me and chopped up. See, I'm working. He called me for little minutes. Woo, 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 woo. He said I'm calling Miss Puerto Rican. Call me when he get out. I'm out, do. Let me, get my thoughts together before I get to his house. And he on the phone Puerto Rican. All right, Bob. Cool. At this point, y'all, I'm like, he done pissed me off. So I'm sitting in the truck on the phone with him. But when I tell you I done bagged that motherfucker up into the goddamn mailbox, then I done whip that bitch around, hit somebody motherfucking garbage can, then I didn't give a fly fuck. Bitch, cause you got me fucked up. So yeah, I'm like, fuck this truck. I ain't hitting this shit intentionally. It's just in my way. The mailbox in my motherfucking way, and this trash can in my way, and I accidentally hit it. But at this point, fuck this truck. I don't give a damn about now dinner for this motherfucker. Now motherfucker scratch, cause what?
Not all the
baby girl gonna tell me Miss Puerto Rican. Go on to tell me that he been FaceTiming her. She said he always in the bed with a cheetah print bonnet on when he get his haircut. This is my goddamn bonnet. I said, oh. And she said it's a clock on the wall, and there's some pink covers on the bed, a gray pillow, and pink. You know he ain't got no pink stuff. What you think he at, man? You know he ain't got no pink stuff. What you think he at?
Let's be fair.
And if he do got some pink stuff, we might need to check him out.
To be fair, he had on a cheetah bonnet. I mean, is it far-fetched? But also, to be fair, again, you knew he was living with another chick and doing this and doing that. You expect her to piece it together, but you wasn't piecing it together. Well, not to say you wasn't piecing it together, because you knew. So she knew just like you knew what he was doing to another chick.
Because the man ain't gonna be mad if he love pink. That's not neither here nor there. She said he also got this cute little dog that be barking. And I was like, why is the dog barking? He goes to tell her the dog in the cage. He said that he was going to bring me the dog and I can have the dog. He told you he was going to bring you my dog.
Oh, he out of line for that.
That what he told you? So now, you mean to tell me you want my dog and my man?
You mean
you ain't getting both of my dogs?
Exactly. I was about to say your dog and your dog.
Yeah, I said Puerto Rico want my motherfucking man and my dog too. Bitch, you got me fucked up because I'm keeping both of them dogs. Because I ain't tired. Hey, TikTok cousins. Hey, TikTok cousins. Y'all come and go with me while I take this wig class. cousins. I just want to say this right quick. Hello to my favorite cousins in the whole wide world. Yeah, I'm finna go to sleep. But I said, you know what? I told my people I was gonna be present tonight and get on part 13. So that's what I'm here to do. Good morning, cousins. I don't know what y'all problem is trying to follow out with me about part 12. But listen, I'm gonna go ahead and give it to y'all. Cause y'all ain't about to jump on me. But anyway, y'all know we said Puerto Rico want my man and Puerto Rico want my dog. No, baby, you're not getting either one. But y'all, the troubles don't stop there. Cause Bob's still talking to Richland. Cause for what? For what, Bob? What you still talking to her for? Yeah, she was in the phone bill. She was in the phone bill. And I'm calling. So I call Miss Ma'am up like, oh, you and Bobby still talking. I thought you said you didn't care enough, blah, 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 blah. But you still on his line. Like, what? She gonna say, I had to call him. I had an issue with my son. So I had to call him. It ain't even that type of hard. You got an issue with your son? Baby, call your baby daddy. Cause it's not him. Call your father, the baby's father, baby. If you got issues with your child, what he gonna do about that? Call your baby daddy. I mean, cousins, I don't see nothing wrong with that because that's what she had the baby with. So, and that's who you married to. I mean, you need to be on his line, not Bob. Oh, baby, Richard go on to call me ugly. She went to talking about how Bob was attracted to her body. And let me tell you something. Ain't no wrong with that. Bob attracts to our bodies, not just yours. Because she was a little slimmer. Bob, listen, I'm cornbread fed, baby. The last thing you can call me is ugly. Because you can look at TT, baby. TT fine as hell. And TT bad as hell. And, baby, look, I ain't got no low self-esteem. So ain't nothing you finna say like that hurt my feelings. Because guess what? You ain't fucking with me. That's for sure. But anyway,
Now, sis, I was letting it slide on some like hindsight 2020, but you're really attacking the other women as if he not the problem. And then you said, you don't have any insecurities. But I feel like a person who doesn't have insecurities wouldn't be tolerating this. When you know your worth, when you know who you are, when you're confident in yourself, you ain't tolerating this. Bob ain't the only guy in this world. I don't care how in love you call yourself being with him, you ain't tolerating this. This is low self-esteem traits, qualities, behavior. Definitely low self-esteem behavior.
before you can call me ugly, you need to get this lined up first, bitch. That little mustache you got. Get that lined up first before you come for me. Anyway, she go on to tell me about all the messages he done sent her. Really, basically, how he coming for her. Like, he reached out to her. He trying to see her. He want to be with her. He still telling her this and telling her that. That's everything she's saying. Alright. At this time, me and Bob live together. So I'm like, alright. He finna come home. I'm gonna wait till he come in this house. And it's up in his stuff.
I get what it really is. She threatened by that one she's talking about now, because that's the one Bob was willing to lose her for. He was like, I wanna be with her. So, and I don't know what she looked like, obviously. But all of this talk, I feel like, is because she was the one that he was willing to go straight for. All his little, stupid tactics, all the stuff he used to do, he was ready to settle down with her. She just didn't want him. So, in my opinion, she was threatened. Now, don't get me wrong. She's a beautiful lady. Beautiful. I wouldn't lie or not give her that. Beautiful lady. But I kind of feel like she threatened by this one.
So I couldn't wait. I called Bob and I'm da 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 da. And we arguing all the way home. He on the way home. He pulling up in the yard. We standing outside, going back and forth. And I'm clearly saying what this girl said. Bob Chuck, what's up, funny, Bob? Cause what you laughing at? This ain't no laughing matter. Nigga, you on the chopping block. This ain't no laughing matter. What's so funny? Bob was like, she told you that. Yeah, then you say you ain't with me. You say you don't want me. This and that. It ain't that type of party with me. Huh? That what you saying? You don't even talk to me like that no more. You chase her, trying to get over her, da 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 da. Baby, Bob ain't saying nothing else. He pulled out that phone, and he do this sometimes. But when he chuckle and stuff like that, he be like, this is really, that what they said. Bob pulled out that phone, baby. And Bob turned that screen around so I could see all their messages. Baby, them messages, they went the other way around. It wasn't nothing like what she said. Now, I don't know what their phone conversation be like, but from what I was seeing in the messages, it wasn't giving what she was saying. It didn't match. Oh, I said, oh, that's what she want to do. I call her back, Chance. I call her back, Chance. I called again, because why you lying? She was like, what? And I told her, I seen her message. I said, you ain't no lying. I'm going in. Oh, baby, she mad now. She calling Bob all kind of bees and talking about him like a dog. But baby, you was just talking about how you miss him and love him and you want him back in your life. And this is still with me and blah, 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 this. But you calling about your son. Call your baby dad. Because that's a wrap. So, baby, I politely hung up my phone, went in the house, and fed my dogs. Because me and Bob chilling now. We on the couch with our feet kicked up. He in the ha-ha like ain't nothing happened. And then we got Big Back. Here she go making slick posts, this and that. And I'm like, Big Back, who cares? Because one thing you never do is address anything. You always talking in code, but I don't care enough to even go back and forth with you. Keep sending them phones or whatever you're doing. Because Big Back is the type of person, you ain't got to sit on the phone with and have a conversation. You ain't even got to go see her. Once he saw her, when he saw her and did what he had to do, this was all he had to do. Now all he got to do is text, and that's it. And when he say he at home or he this, it's cool. But she still gonna send them funds. So, if that's what you want to do, I ain't gonna hold you. So now we at the basketball games for the summer league. And I'm the assistant coach, baby. And all I do is sit on the sideline and sit pretty. And I hold the little board. Yeah, that's what I do. And sometimes I record, but yeah, I'm the assistant coach. So we at the game, and I see a face that I'm looking. I said, that's Miss AT&T. What's she doing here? Now, y'all know he used to mess with Miss AT&T, but that was before me. That's his other relationship. That was before me. Right before me, he was messing with AT&T. And previously, when we started talking, he had sent me like a little message of her talking about she sitting back in the car waiting on him. That's when we first started talking. So I was familiar with her, but I didn't know too much about her. So I was like, Bob, what Miss AT&T doing here? You know, her child don't play for you. She sitting here watching your game like, her child don't play for you. He was like, I don't know what she's doing here. She's sitting over there with a stank look on her face, and I'm like, the math ain't mathing. So when we start our investigations, what we do? We go to social media. Y'all, tell me why AT&T had me blocked on social media. I ain't did nothing to you. I ain't never said 2 words to you. Why I'm blocked? We already know what time it is. Okay, yeah. And baby, y'all do know that the tournaments are Saturday and Sunday. But not only do we have Miss AT&T at the game,
About to be your lineup.
we got the ex at the game. And when I say ex, that's relationship before me. That's the one that he was with, live with all that. Y'all know what I'm saying. Married, whatever. The ex is here. Now, what the hell is she doing here?
Are you surprised all the women he linked up with were women that he coached their kids? Y'all about to have y'all own starting lineup with all the women that's gonna come through there that he done mess with. Child, y'all could have y'all own little basketball team. What are y'all gonna call yourselves? The sides? The sister wives? Child, who knows?
She ain't got no kids at all playing. Oh, she
Now
there.
she ain't got no kids playing.
Everybody looking stank. I'ma sit pretty at all time. But y'all know I'm going off on Bob because I'm like, what's she here for? Bob said, I don't know why she here. Because remind you, when Bob was coaching at the school, me and her had a little word. She asked me, I was going in the building. She coming out, she turned around, asked me what I'm doing here. The same thing you're doing here. What's the problem? So, I ain't like, listen, it is what it is. And I just told Bob, and then Bob told her that she couldn't come back to none of the games. Because I'm there. I'm an HBIC. But nevertheless, here she go. Time to win on, and here she go at this game. Why are you here, ma'am? Because why? He was like, you want me to talk to her? I was like, no, it's cool. You know, it is what it is. Let her go and stay, whatever she watching. Because if she wanted to see the players play, we go live. She can watch them on Facebook or something like that. But if she want to come and see the players play, sis, whatever y'all had going before me, and maybe she just want to see these boys since they grew up. But again, she could have watched it on live. But she want to make her present now. Come on. I said, hey. She. So, Saturday goes on. Boom, boom, boom. Now we're Sunday. It's the last day of the tournament. Y'all. Why she bad? Baby, Saturday wasn't good enough. You had to come back Sunday too. Like, what's your purpose here? Like, what's your purpose here? Because I'm confused at this point. Bob was like, yeah, she doing too much. She doing too much. I'm going to have to handle this. She doing too much. She doing too much.
Bob, shut up.
I'm like Jaza Hernandez. Why is you here, ho? Hello to my favorite cousins in the whole wide world. Yeah, I'm finna go sleep. But I said, you know what? I told my people I was gonna be present tonight and get on part 13. So that's what I'm here to do. I'm finna give y'all 13 right quick before I lay it down. So y'all can marinate on it. So one new thing that we have learned about Bob is that he'll have all the women at the game. He won't speak to them, won't even acknowledge that they're there, but you know they probably texting. Because them folks ain't come there by accident. And if they did, why would y'all want to keep up with what the hell Bob got going on? But let me tell you something. Every woman that I done talked to that has dealt with Bob, I don't care if it's been 20 years ago. Them women still love Bob and they still want him. Wow. Like they don't give a damn. They still want him. So, needless to say, that might be what's going on here. I don't even know. But anyway, Pooh,
Girl, He must got that more.
So now we on Bob still working. He look good job. My boy still got his job. But this one particular day, he wasn't texting like he normally do on his little breaks. And I'm like, something ain't, the math ain't math. Y'all know when the math don't math, you know what I'm finna do. I'm finna side the problem. So I had to pick my son up from school early. And I said, you know what? We finna drive to this job. You know, I might take him a little lunch or something just to pop up on him and see what's what, because lunchtime is at 12. And we're going to see what he put down. So, y'all, look, I'm almost at the job. I get to call him the phone because it's the break time. No answer. He going to text me and say, I'm going to call you right back. Da-da-da-da-da. You going to call me right back? Nigga, I'm about to pull up. Y'all, I pulled up to the job. I circles the parking lot. No car, nowhere to be found. Where you at, Bob? It's lunchtime. Where you at? Baby, I'm blowing this motherfucker up. Do you hear me? Nowhere to be. He ain't at the job. He ain't at the job. So I'm texting. He don't even believe I'm outside. Like, nigga, I got you lunch. Like, I'm here. I'm outside. And I asked my son, you see the car? We're going to go down row by row. I don't see him. So I'm in the parking lot. I'm just waiting because if you here, come on outside. I'm telling him, come on outside. Y'all think Bob brought his ass outside? Hell no, because Bob went at the motherfucking job. Baby, I was so motherfucking mad. I left the job, heading home. Guess what he gonna send me? And it's probably about 2 hours later. He was getting the oil change. He got out of work early. He was getting the oil change. You got out of work early, but everybody else on the clock still. Make it make sense, Bob. So at that moment, I knew then, you gotta watch this job sheet. Cause Bob full of shit. Now y'all keep that in the back of y'all mind. Watch how he operate with this job sheet. Cause Bob is full of shit. So whatever, that little situation go on. Like, I ain't got time to argue with you about being to work because that's your fucking money. But I bet you I won't bring your ass nothing else up there to motherfucking eat. I can tell you that. Baby, it'll be a cold day and motherfucking hell if I drive up there and bring your ass in the motherfucking night. Do you understand me?
It is your problem, though, because that's why he always asking you for stuff. So he don't care if he's missing out on money, because he just know he gonna hit you and be like, I need money for da-da-da-da-da-da. And you gonna lace him. You gonna do that.
But anyway, y'all, time go on. My boy that took me to Puerto Rico for my birthday. He did his big one. I had a great time, enjoyed every moment of it. You know, I did. It was really nice. But again, this is Bob we're talking about. So you know, with Bob comes bullshit ass shenanigans. So one day, Bob was like, and all I be talking about is I want to move. I've been living in Mississippi my whole life. I be like, I really want to move. Like, I want to go to Texas. I want to do this. I want to do that. So y'all, one night Bob was like, he done quit the job now. At this point, Bob done quit the job. He done let the job go. I guess he done got, I don't know what, I don't know. I just know that he done quit the job. I don't know if he punched out or, you know, whatever it's called when you ain't got no more time. I don't know. Or he just quit. So I don't really know. Because, you know, Bob ain't going to tell us the truth no fucking way. He's going to have a whole storyline. It's going to be a lie. But yeah, my boy said, I want to take a job in Texas. Now remind you, I am a mother of 3. 18. He just turned 18. One just turned 16. I got an 11-year-old. I just ain't gonna up and move tomorrow when I got children. And as a man, you shouldn't expect that either. It should be something that we plan out, da-da-da-da. So I was like, you know,
you're not going.
I can't do that right now. Like, that's just something that I just can't do right now, Bob. You know, I can't do that right now. But as we kept talking about it, I eventually was like, I'll move to Texas. So that must have been the wrong answer. Cause y'all, one night we was laying in bed and Bob said, I got a job offer in California. And listen, my woman intuition kicked in immediately when he was talking about Texas. But it really soared high when he said California. I said, something ain't right. This motherfucker up to something. Something ain't right. So, cousin, we had that conversation on Thursday night. And he was like, so you're not going to come to California with me? First of all, Texas is closer, but you want me to go way to California? Make it make sense. It don't make sense. Now, you said Texas, but now you went a little further because you know what? Whatever you got planned on doing, it don't involve me. So Texas is too close. So you had to go a little further. Is that what you had to do, Bob? And Bob asked me a question. It was something to the sense of me wanting him. Did I want him? I can't really remember what he asked me, but it was something to the sense of, did I want this or did I want him? And my response to Bob was, if it's somebody else, choose them. Don't choose me. Because as y'all can tell, I done put up with a lot of Bob's shit. Like,
did.
I really love Bob. But I'm to the point now that I'm getting tired of playing these games with Bob. Because I don't know who the fuck Bob think I am. And listen, I'm going to catch you, Bob. I'm going to catch you. So, listen. So, I get up Friday, head to work. Bob at the house or whatever. But let me tell you what I didn't pay attention to on Thursday. Bob had put all his shoes in his basket. He had them gathered all his little clothes and he straightened up real nice. And I was like, where these bag of clothes going? He was like, oh, I'm going to take them to the Salvation Army. I'm just getting rid of some old stuff. So yeah, I go to work. And it's about, let me tell you this, Bob be up at night. And Bob don't really get up too early in the morning. Bob gets his hair cut every Saturday. But the person that cut his hair, she be up at nighttime. She don't be up in the day. So he go get his hair cut like 9 p.m. On Friday, Bob was getting his hair cut 9 a.m. First grade. What the fuck you doing, Bob? Why you up so early moving around like that? And this particular day, the ring light was dead. So I didn't know that he was going in and out the house, Like I didn't know what was going on. So I called him. It was like a little bit before lunch. And we was talking. And Bob said, I took the job in California. I said, okay. And my thing is, you taking jobs, but you're not considering the family that you got in this house. That's why I was. So we kind of passed words about that. So we done got to arguing, woo. I done hung up the phone, this, and that. I told him to take his ass on, but I'm mad. Cause, no the fuck you ain't. Y'all was sitting at work. And the next thing I knew, I got a message from AT&T. And it says something about somebody trying to transfer a number off my line. I immediately called him. And I said, what you doing with my phone number? Like, what you doing on the line? But in the background, he was talking. And I heard AT&T, and he put me on mute. And in order for him to do that, he had to be talking on something else. Y'all, something in my spirit at that moment, it didn't sit right. So, I don't know how y'all operate, But listen, I don't care if I'm down there with the deacon. If some tell me to get up and move, baby, I could be in altar call. If some tell me to get up right now and move, that's what I'm finna do. Baby, I was at work, let me tell you. I told them people, look, I got an emergency. I gotta go. Baby, I was flying home. Y'all tell me why I get a phone call from my daughter. And she say, Mom, somebody left their phone and they watch on your TV. It looks like Bob's. Cousins, tell me why. I pulls up to the house. I walk in, straight to the room, and Bob is gone. No clothes, no shoes, no Louis bag. Like, Bob is gone. Y'all remember on Tyler Perry when he was like, Christina, that was me. Bob is gone. He done packed up some of his shit and some of yours, and he done left.
Ooh, child, that Bob is a piece of work. But what I do feel like is that people tolerating his bad behavior is why he was able to do it for so long with so many. Like, y'all all knew about each other, and no one was willing to be like, you know what? I know my worth. I'm not tolerating this ish. Y'all all kind of stuck around for it. So it's one of those where he was able to get away with it for sounds like a long time. It's just this story, woo, talk about got my blood pressure up. From blaming other women who's doing the same thing you're doing, to the back and forth and the ups and downs. Child, Bob is a POS. And if you know what that means, you know what it means. But do y'all think that she is done with him? Do y'all think if he come back around, which I think is possible, especially if things don't pan out wherever he's going, do y'all think he's going to come back and try to hitch his wagon back to her? And do y'all think she's going to allow it? Do y'all think she was doing too much and all that, trying to find out whether he was with another female? I feel like at some point in time, if you have to do all of that to try to find out, to me, it's not worth it. Now to her, it might be. I don't know. That's her life, her decision. But what do y'all think in the comment section? Let me know in the comment section down below. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll catch y'all in the next one. Peace.
Listen, I like chocolate girl, all shades, different flavors. She a diamond and a pearl. She a goddess with a mentor, yeah. Cinnamon swirl. She relate to what I've been through,